Hello everyone, my name is Eduardo Mena, and well, this is my video to demonstrate my progress on my application for the personal final project. Well, for this week, we needed to include the authentication of the login in our application. So, well, I use JSON Web Token to validate this part. So I'm going to show you how it works. Well, first of all, I'm going to show you here. I'm running my project on localhost, and here, as you can see, well, I'm going to delete this. This is my API documentation. I added one root, one endpoint to the previous endpoints I had on my project. This new endpoint is the login. And for this, I need to send an email and a password so they can be validated. And then it returns me a JSON Web Token to use it for other endpoints. So, well, here I have my database. But well, here on my code, I already had some information I'm going to use. This email and password is from an actual user on my DB. Here is at the end, the email and the password. I use the part of encryptation. So here on my database, the password stays like this. But well, the real password is this one. So I'm going to try put this information here. And I'm going to execute it. As you can see, here's the result. There was no error, and here it's returning this JSON Web Token. And this token is going to allow me to make some requests from this. For example, if I want to get my user information, I need to send this JSON Web Token to this request, so it can be valid and it returns me the data that I want. So I'm going to try it. So I'm going to go here. Is get the users by ID. I'm going to try it out. As you can see here, I'm going to paste the JSON Web Token, and I'm going to also include the ID. And the ID of this user is, let me check. Is this one? I'm going to copy the ID, and I'm going to paste it here, and I'm going to execute it. As you can see here, because I have the JSON Web Token and this is a valid ID, it returns me all the data from this user. But for example, if I modify this JSON Web Token just a little bit and then I try to execute it, it's going to say that there is an invalid token. So I'm going to return this as it was, execute it, and it works. And I'm going to try to search a different user from the DB, for example, this one. And I'm going to execute it. Access denied. As you can see, for each user, when they log in into the application, they receive this JSON Web Token. And with this JSON Web Token, they can make some requests from these endpoints. On this case, they're trying to get their own information. So the ID needs to be the same from the user is making the request. So if the ID is different, then it's not going to return all the data from that user. So, well, this is my progress from the application. I only need to start working on my views, so I can start displaying like this information on my application. But well, I think that's all from this week, and I hope you enjoy the video.